Hey folks, what is up? This is Notorious Grass, and today I'll be talking about server-side Swift using Vapor. And shout out to Hacking with Swift, raywunderlich.com, and other related articles about server-side Swift. So without further ado, let's get started. So what I have done here is I just changed my directory to Xcode 2020, and inside that I have some projects that I've been working on, and then I started with Vapor new Namaste. So this is currently working with coronavirus. I am locked down, self-quarantine, and Namaste is the new project that we are going to build using Vapor server-side Swift. So when you do Vapor new Namaste, it will just do cloning, updating, and initializing Git repository. And then once it is done, you have a Vapor web framework for Swift. When you now list with ls, then you will have a new folder named Namaste. So this is the Vapor project that we just created. Now what we have to do is we have to change the directory to Namaste, cd Namaste, and then we have to build with the command Vapor build. So it will take a while for you to build the project, and once we have done, command terminal for Vapor Xcode, and it will ask us to open the project, yes or no. Then hit Y for yes, and then it will open the Xcode project, and this is the Xcode project. So this is the package.swift file. It contains all the details of the Swift file. Is the boilerplate codes that are very important. They are not just any random boilerplate codes. It contains all the details of dependencies, as you can see here, Fluent SQLite, Vapor, and we have the dependencies for app with run, app test, and app. So this is the package.swift file. In the main.swift file, you can see we have just the app detect and run. So this will try to detect the app and run it. Now the thing that we are interested is inside app. So there are some files, Swift files. This is the configure, which is required for configuring, but in this video we will be going through routes, and we will be going to various websites and web pages inside using the slash, backslash. So this is the basic hello world example that you get by default. So let's just make some changes here. Alright, so we are going to add greetings to the user. So let's add string parameters and use greet instead of hello, and it will return a string that will be the greeting statement. And let us then create a constant guest that will get the next string from the user. That will be the address bar, or that will be the username from the address bar, where the user will add like www.youtube.com/watch/videos of my cat. So /watch is this greet, and the thing after that is the string parameter, the video of my cat or your name. So I'll guess we will be adding the username here, and then we'll be saying thanks for visiting. So let's then add some, just copy and paste this thing here down below, and then I'll name it to students, and then I'll add a constant with student name, and then just to avoid that error, I'll rename the guest to student name, because I've just created the student name here. And then I'll create a dictionary of student records that will have a name and the GPA of that student. So let me just add some random values here. So okay, now we have to check if the name given by the user is in the list of these dictionaries or not. So if let GPA is equals to student records and that has the student name, then we should return hi student name, let's say Rosen, thanks for visiting. Or we can say that pass the value of the GPA of that particular student using backslash and GPA. Or if the user is not available, then if the student name is not available, then we can say the student is not found in the dictionary. Now okay, so let us just save this and try to run this. So let's see, let's go to the web page that says 8080, and this says it works. All right, now this is this part of the code. Now when you go inside greet, let's see what happens. I'll say slash greet slash Corona. Hi Corona, thanks for visiting. It is your grace that I'm making this video from the quarantine. Or greet with namaste, and this is case sensitive, so the capital N here is different from small n. All right, so that's with the greet. Now let's go to students slash ROMAN. Let's say the Roman has GPA of 3.6. So let's see. So we are here now, right now, students, and another string parameter is the name of the student and student. Let's say student Roman has GPA of the respective GPA value. So let's pass that. So these are the boilerplate codes which were initially there, and these are important. Now let's see, student Roman has GPA of 3.6. So it is that simple. Yeah, it is that simple with Vapor and Swift. And I've been learning this and I'm trying different things with it so that I can build better work, or I can go full stack with iOS and Swift, and I can use Swift for the most of the project that I build. So again, this was just the hello world, and I updated this code with greet, and I added this string parameter, and I added the return string in, and I created a new constant named guest, and I tried to request for parameters that was given by user next, and the string was the string was pointing towards itself, that is the name of the user is pointing towards itself. And in the return statement, because we have the return here and it returns a string, we have a string that has guest, so this is the constant that we created here, and we say hi guest, thanks for visiting. No matter what the user will say, it can be a cat or dog or anything else. And then I created another router. So Paul Hudson from the Hacking with Swift, this icon that you are seeing here, he says router, and I follow British English. I'm from Nepal, and I go with router. You can say router or anything else. So I have added another route or the router and students and another string with parameter that will again return a string similar, and we have a student name that will get or that it try to request the parameters as we did for the guest here. And then in the student records we have a dictionary of respective student with the GPA, corresponding GPA of the student. And now here we are comparing, we are checking if the GPA is equals to student records, student name, then we return student and the respective student name that was provided by the user, and we say has GPA of the GPA. So if the student name matches with that from this dictionary, then we display or return this statement, and else if the match is not made, then we say the student is not found in the dictionary. So later on, if we want to use real data from the database, we can use those data instead of this dictionary, this locally defined dictionary here. So that was it. Let's wrap this up. This is a short video, and I'll be making some more videos about as we go or as I stay in self-quarantine. Thanks to Corona, this is 2020 Roman signing out.